Load the world up. Welcome back. Looks like we're still dealing with the squashed video. Harvested out the tree farm, and that got us 36 logs. Over here, the automatic tree farm, we fixed it by placing some half slabs up there. I forgot, we had on top of the pistons, we had some dirt blocks sitting there with one hanging over here, and I forgot that dirt blocks don't actually stop the trees from growing. I managed to, you can see I managed to get it working. A couple of trees growing right there. Sapling in there. Let's turn it on. But first, okay, we've got a little bit of bone meal in there, not a whole lot. Hopefully it'll grow. Come on, you can do it. Of course, no, it can't. All right, let's go get some more bone meal here. I did a little bit of looking around and found us a skeleton spawner. Got it kind of halfway set out. Grab these right here. And these bone meal, 9 bone meal, can be used to turn into 1 bone block. We're going to go ahead and convert all those over. I hear a spider somewhere. Okay. Oh, no creeper over there. He's not going to bother us. Okay. So we'll come back over here, load this dude back up with bone meal. Try this again so you guys can see that yes, it does in fact actually work. That should be plenty. And that should be plenty. Okay. And there it goes, see? Wait a little bit longer. You can do it. You can grow. You know you can. Come on, little tree. Come on, little tree. As you see, this thing grows through a ton of bone meal. Every time it bone meals, it tries to figure out what kind of tree it can grow into, and then it figures out that it's blocked and can't grow that kind of tree. So it's obviously, it keeps trying to grow the big tree, but okay, whatever. That worked. So we're gonna have this. We're gonna have a hopper over here, and probably one sitting over here with a double chest on top of it. Just fill that up with bone meal, and we've got several trees now. But we'll put these saplings up. Let's come over here and grab this one first. Put these saplings up. And today we're going to take a trip into the Nether. Fingers crossed. I don't want to die, but we should be good. We're going to look for some magma blocks. Go on in here. Get the dizzy screen going. What the? Something tried to attack me there. Right as we came in. Okay. We're going to go looking for some magma blocks way down there. So we're going to have to make a little bit of a tunnel, I'm guessing. Let's come on over here. A little nervous about what we're going to find. This lighting situation is not all the greatest. Okay. This should be close enough here. We'll start it right here. And that's cool because we're going to need a bunch of this netherrack anyways. And this is where it becomes a little dangerous because there's potentially lava everywhere. Did I bring any torches? No, I didn't. Let's try not to get lost then. Alright. We might find a little more nether quartz along the way. That's a drop off into oblivion. I don't want to go that way. So let's see, what else can we find here? Let's go over here. Okay. This right here is where we mined out some of this stuff. We got to figure out how to get down there, folks. Hopefully no ghasts, no ghasts. That's not going to work. That's a little sketchy spot there too. So let's talk about some of the dangers we're going to face out here. Obviously these guys right here, the zombie pigmen, if I hit him, he's going to squeal, and all of his buddies within 32 spaces of us are going to come and try to jump us. And that's not good. Now, I might possibly be able to, with my bow, be able to take him out, but I don't really want to take that kind of a risk because there's 4 of them over there. So if I get one, there's 6. That we'd be fighting 6 guys at once. The only place that would be even legitimate would be possibly on that bridge where we can kind of channel them in. Otherwise, we're going to get surrounded and just mobbed. So those are those guys, and then we've got obviously the ghasts. They shoot the explosive fireballs, and this is all very hard to see. Let me check something in my settings real quick here. Hopefully, I'm going to check this in the settings and make sure we've got the light level all the way up. Not that video. Okay, the brightness is at 99. That's as bright as that's going to go. It's just always really dark in the Nether. I'm trying to figure out, how did I get over there before when I was hunting around? Of course, you got random fires you run into. You catch fire. You can't bring any water with you because it's not going to go out. Or, the water, as soon as you try to place the water, it's going to evaporate. So if you're on fire, you're just kind of in trouble. Well, there's some little islands over there. We're looking for a way down and around, and I had one, but I don't know where it got to. See? Oh, look, see, we're on fire. That's just lovely. So we're just gonna have to accept that until it actually goes out. There we go. We'll eat a little fish here and get our regeneration going. Okay. I'm just looking for, how did I get around before? And usually I leave myself a trail of torches to figure out how I got where I was going. Okay, now some of the other dangers are going to be some of the other dangers are going to be the magma cube, which, much like an overworld slime, it's a cube that hops around, and when you attack it, it breaks down into smaller pieces. Now, if we could find one of those, we could kill it and use 4 magma creams to create a magma block, but I really don't want to do it that way because I'd like to save all of our magma creams for fire resistance potions. I don't have fire resistance anything at the moment. And we may end up having to go back and get ourselves another pickaxe and a bunch of torches to help light things up. I apologize for this being a little grindy, but oh, there we go. And that's how you die. Wasn't a whole lot we could do there. Let's go ahead and respawn. Oh, that was horrible. But now we have a chance to do this a little bit better, I hope. In the process of mining down and around, we found quite a bit of stuff. So we've got over a stack of iron. Grab No, no, no. Let's just grab... No, those are just depth strider boots. I don't really want those. Some gold boots. Let me look here. Let's see. We got to come over here and grab a little bit of wood. I don't know why I stuck it over there. I was in a rush. Every time I rush, horrible things happen. That's plenty. Now, see, a lot of folks by now, they would have built a house or something along those lines. I don't really see the need to do that right now. So we'll get one of those, and one of those. Get a little bit of armor going here. Okay. You know what? We'll make a bucket too while we're at it, because we'll be able to salvage some stuff out of the nether there. Doop, 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 doop. That's good to go. Let me see. Do I have an enchanted bow around here anywhere? I thought I might have had one. No, I don't. Well, alright. So we'll take this. Actually, there's not a whole lot of point because I don't have any feathers. So I can't even make one of those. Let's do this. We're going to take a whole bunch of gravel with us. We're just going to take a whole bunch of gravel with us. Put that stuff up. And we'll put all three of those up. Okay. And we'll grab something to eat. Let's grab something to eat. That's important. Okay. We'll grab those sticks back wherever I put them. Where did I put them? Right there. Make a couple of torches here, about 12 of them there to kind of light our way some. Okay, let's try this again without dying. Howdy. How are you? Alright, here we go. Let's try this again. We're not going to die this time. Yeah, I know. That was a horrible mistake. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to grab our gravel. I'm going to start dropping it down this hole here. See exactly how far it is. The gravel won't actually break when it hits the ground, and even if it hits lava, it'll actually, we're making a pillar up here so we can get a little lower and see where we need to be. And see how far exactly up we are. See, there we go. And then we use our shovel to work our way down. I see some magma blocks. So we're going to get way down here. Okay, I don't want to go any lower than that. There's our magma blocks over there. That's a little too far away. Okay, I can go down one more. Whoa! Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, we're gonna die here. Well, that was absolutely horrible. Oh, that was horrible. That was a waste. But at least we know we're down there and we're about at level 50 something. Hey, buddy. So we will grab a couple more of these here, rebuild our armor. Reach over here and grab some of this. We're a little short. That and that. One of those, and one of those. As I said, so we know we're at around level 50 or so. And we know there's magma blocks close by. So let's see what else we've got here as far as all that goes. I've only got 2 of those. Gravity affected blocks. Gravity affected blocks. Well, we're going to dig some sand. We're going to dig some sand, and then we're going to grab a little bit of dirt for right at the end. I guess we could call this one how not to do the nether. How much sand do I have already? Okay, 29. So then sand will do the same thing as the gravel will. It will just, fall down and stack on top of itself. Okay, we got that, and we're gonna grab, that's close enough. I'm 1 short, but it's not gonna hurt my feelings any. Let's see, do I have any dirt? Nope, cobblestone it is. Grab some cobblestone here. Okay, let's try this one more time without dying. Without dying. I know I said that last time, but this time it's a little more, a little more possible. So we come on down here, and again, I'm just hoping that we don't have a ghast spawn, because it could be horrible if that happens. Is that not the spot? No. I hate that I can't see very well in here. Oh, let's put our armor on. That would be fantastic. That would be just absolutely great. Put those right there. I forgot to bring food. There we go. That'll work. And we just stack the stand in here, same as the gravel. It's going to take us just a minute here, then we'll dig on down. And there we go. Now we can dig our way down. And we'll lose a couple of these blocks, but it'll be all right. And that's close enough for me there. Let's go ahead and switch this over to the cobblestone. See if I can. Nope, I've got one more here. Let me bring that dude down. See if I can actually reach over it. There we go. Alright, we're going to stay on our sneak crouch here, because I don't want to die. Awesome. Now these will, whoa, and you see the magma there, it'll do damage to us. Mine some of this out here. We don't need anywhere near this much, but we can use it because it's cool. Uh-oh, lava, lava, get me out of here, get me out of here. Get me out of here. No! Got greedy. Got greedy. Oh my goodness. Why? Yeah, this is definitely how not to do the Nether, guys. This is definitely how not to do the Nether and how to waste a bunch of iron. I'm sorry, this is just... I guess I got myself psyched out a little too much or something. There we go. Put that stuff back in there. Put that back in there. Let's get the same supplies we had and try this mess one last time. And if I die this time, I just quit. I'll never go back to the Nether. No, I lie. I'll go back to the Nether. Hopefully this time I'll remember to put my armor on before we go through. I am just not having a whole lot of fun in the Nether today. Normally I don't have, it doesn't suck this much. But we're not wasting too many resources here. I mean, sand is everywhere. And a little more. But we shouldn't have to rebuild the cobblestone walkway. And there's a very slight chance we'll be able to actually get some of our items back if they didn't get just... Really? Gonna roll up on me like that. Okay. Knowing I'm about to go do something real sketchy and dangerous, just gotta roll up on me like that. Alright. To the Nether one more time. Alright, but at least now we know exactly where we need to go. We got our little bridge over there built up. But it's just this, you know, with the Nether here, it's just, no, I think we were over here on this one. Were we over here on this one? No, we were on that one. We were on that one. So let's use the same one. So now we know, you know, how not to do it. The Nether is really dangerous, die really easily. One stupid mistake is all it takes, and you've lost your stuff. And you get to go all the way back to the spawn with nothing. The only way we could solve that would be to have a bed, but since our Nether portal and all of our stuff is like right there at spawn anyways, there's not a whole lot of point. Okay. Down we go. Down, 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 down. Now this is a horrible idea, by the way, if you can hear ghasts anywhere in the vicinity. Because they'll just, when you get up right there at the top, they'll just blast you right off of it. Okay. Hey look, we got a little bit of our stuff back. Okay. Hey, there's another pickaxe there too. We'll grab that guy. Awesome, awesome. And again, I really don't want to stand on any of that stuff, so... because it's instantly damaging, and that gives us 16 of those. Let's look around for a second here. See if there's any easier spaces I can get this. Now you notice it doesn't hurt the zombie pigmen at all to stand on the magma blocks. They're also unaffected by fire. And one of these days we'll find a nether fortress, and that will be some entertainment right there. Here's some nether quartz. We'll grab it because it's always there. It's good for XP. You always end up needing it for something. Okay, let me come over here and take a look and see. Okay, yeah, I can get into that just a little bit. I'm going to go 1 or 2 in. That's good enough for that. Okay. Again, this whole area here is just real sketchy, so we're not going to stay long. The longer we stay, the more likely it is that a ghast is going to decide to, you know, be hateful. Alright, now let's get back up. Just hop up, place sand all the way to the top, so we can get out of here. Let me do this while I'm here. Grab a bucket of lava. There we go. Now we're back up here and we can go home. Away from this horrible, horrible place. Here we go, back into the overworld. Yay! We made it, we're alive. We lived. We're gonna take this bucket of lava, dump it right in there. Because why not? Okay. Do we have another empty bucket? Somewhere, anywhere? There we go. We're gonna grab water before we head over to the skeleton farm. Still got all my torches. Skeleton farm's out this way. I also managed to find a spider spawner and a zombie spawner, and later on I will show you guys how to set those up so that they work a little better. I mean, all I really did was run in and put some torches in to light the area up so that they couldn't spawn. Our skeleton spawner's out here. It took me a little while to find it. So we'll just mosey on over. And I'll show you guys where it is. So if you're playing along on the same map, you guys can find out where it is too. And hopefully you guys can go down to the Nether and get the magma, or get the lava, or the magma blocks without doing what I did, dying repeatedly. Is it this way? No, I'm sorry. Gotta go back over this way. Literally go straight up here into this clay. And you'll find a lot of gold up in this area here. Not here in the hardened clay, or terracotta, they changed the name of it. I came down here and I could hear skeletons. So I started digging down. And came over here into this area. And the skeleton spawner itself is back in here. And what I did was I started at that far corner and made a little elevated area. I do this really quick here. Boop. There we go. Now, no, that's not what I want to do. Did not want to put one there. Do not want to burn myself in the face. Okay, so now when they come on down, if they come on down here, they'll stand on that magma block and just die. We don't have to do anything. We can just AFK here. It's fantastic. Come on, you can do it. I saw one. He put his feet down there. But yeah, it's sloped down, and what I'll do is I'll come back in and I will very carefully place a sign up here to stop some water. I'll go up to the top and I'll place this one water bucket here, which will push them all down towards us, and they'll all just stack up and fall on top of this magma block and die. We'll wait for a minute and see what happens. Come on, guys. You know you want to come kill me. And I don't have a bow anymore, so I can't really shoot at them. Here we go. Okay, well, he's not gonna, I guess, intentionally stand on the magma block, so let me replace it real quick with, I'll just replace it with this dirt block real quick. Okay, now they're more likely to come on down. Let me get in here and see. Come on. And when I put the water in, I'm also going to replace this block here, which will help them go down a little further, or a little faster. They'll be able to actually stack up, and then they won't have any choice about where they're going to end up landing here. I just wanted to show you guys how this worked. Of course, now our skeletons aren't being very cooperative. Here he comes. There we go. This is how I was doing it. Just beat them up, get a arrow, get an arrow and a bone, 2 arrows, 2 bones, things like that. We'll force them down with some water, and that should fix things. I'll show you guys how that works in the next episode, but in the meantime, I think that's all I have time for. I think we've died enough times today. So we'll see you next time, and as always, hit the like button if you really liked it, subscribe, spread the word, and we'll see you next time.